Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. No. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 15? Dragon Ball XV Xenoverse. I'm reviewing the new Dragon Ball game. It's going well so far.
There be spoilers in these waters.
I'm sorry about that, but seriously guys, for the rest of the video I'm going to be talking about story as well as gameplay, so if you don't want any of that ruined for you, you might just want to turn around right now. Alright, you've been warned. I don't want to see hate in the comments.
The story starts with Trunks, who's basically a Time Lord. He wishes for somebody to help him fix the broken timeline, which I guess makes you a sexy female companion. And that's just a little bit gross. So right off the bat, you're taken to the character creation screen.
How cool is that? You get to be a character in the Dragon Ball universe. Xenoverse. Multiverse? Timeline. Ow, my head.
You get to choose between 5 different races. Human, Saiyan, Majin, Namekian, and Frieza race. I chose to go with Namekian because Piccolo is my personal favorite character. The character creation is surprisingly in-depth. Your options are varied enough that you aren't going to be running into totally identical versions of yourself too often when playing with your friends online. So after a quick tutorial fight with Trunks, you're introduced to the Overworld, or Toki Toki as it's referred to in the game. And this is my first major gripe about Xenoverse. I get why it was included, and why it might seem like a good idea, but it drags the pace of the game down. Dragon Ball Z was a show all about high-speed action and constantly evolving storylines. But after you complete a mission in the game, you're just transported back to the overworld. You have to jog all the way back to wherever the hell you need to go, and you're going to be running around this place a lot. You constantly upgrade your armor, find new special moves, and complete the almost mandatory side quests. Every single function that Toki Toki offers could have been completed through a menu system, like in all the Budokai games, and I feel like I would have been much happier. But I will admit that I could see the appeal of having an overworld if you were interested in the cooperative aspects of the game. Anyways, back to the story. For the first 2 levels, all that you know is that some weird purple smoke is taking people over. It isn't until the Frieza saga that you finally meet the antagonists. I really didn't bother to learn their names, so I just call them Big Strong One and Fanservice McUnderboob. Seriously, the first shot of this girl is her boobs, as she's walking. Because why not?
If there isn't already a fanfiction written about her and Bulma, I will eat my hat.
At least Bandai Namco know their target demographic. At some point you have an epic final battle against Big Strong One, and you find out that these two aren't actually the main villains, it's some other guy named Demigra who somehow escaped from a place called
the Crack of Time.
Wait, what was that again?
The Crack of Time.
No, sorry, just one more time?
The Crack of Time.
And that's when I said, fuck it. Actually, no. Still gave this game a lot of credit. Until this phrase managed to make it into the script.
The only way to dispel the hypnosis is to deal out a hot, smoking blow to his face.
I'm playing a kid's game. This is a kid's game. Kids are gonna buy this game. Y'all know that, right? People know that, right?
Okay, well, it's a Dragon Ball game. I'm not here for the dialogue, I'm here for the action. And there is action aplenty in this game. The combat for this game is a nice change from the Budokai series. I'll admit I did miss my Mortal Kombat style button combos that lead to a devastating energy attack, but the combat feels quicker and much more DBZ than any of the games that came before. This game kind of feels like what Dragon Ball Z Saga's wishes it had been. The environments are very open and destructible. But my biggest complaint in this game is the AI. It's been about a week and I still can't connect to the Xenoverse servers, which means that any mission that involves more than one character, I have to fight alongside the computer. And they're about as helpful as Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. You know what? Fuck that. I think I'd rather fight alongside Plank than Super Saiyan God Goku. Hell, half the time, I'd be prepping one of my Ultra Energy moves, and then Goku would perform a hold and throw the opponent across the map, rendering my attack useless. Because get this, if an enemy is currently occupied, nothing you do can damage them. That means that if he's laying on the ground or covering, and you think that that might be a good time to shoot him with a Kamehameha wave because there's no way he could dodge, better think again, because even if you make direct contact, it doesn't hurt him at all. Okay, fine. Well, what about when he's charging up his most powerful attack that you can't avoid? That seems like a pretty good time to attack him, thus ending his attack before it even starts. Well, guess again. They're invulnerable when they're charging their attacks. But are you? The answer is no. You still take damage.
I don't mind those being game mechanics, but don't give the computer a completely different set of rules than what I'm playing with. It doesn't put us on equal footing, it just gives the computer an advantage.
Anyways, you beat Majin Buu, then Kid Buu, then Demigod takes over Beerus, the God of Destruction, and the Beerus is all like, lol JK, and if I'm being completely honest, that's when I quit playing. Not because I wasn't interested, not because I got too busy, but because I literally couldn't do anything else. Maybe I built my character wrong. Maybe I spent money on the wrong items. Maybe I just suck at this game. But I literally can't beat the characters in order to continue the story mode. I can't beat the side quests. I can't even get close. Seriously, I didn't put a dent in Beerus' health meter. I was beaten, broken, completely outclassed by my opponent. I had two options. I could give up, I could walk away, or I could fight. I could do what Goku would do. Train, work, grind, and eventually, with enough grit and determination, I could win.
So I gave up. You win. I googled it. Timeline's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Whatever. So now it's time for the final rating. I like this game. It has some drawbacks. It's not perfect. But that being said, there are a lot of things that stand out to DB Xenoverse. The voice acting is definitely on par with the anime. The fighting is quirky, is a good word for it. It's not bad, it's not good, it's quirky. I can definitely see the appeal, and I'm excited to try out the multiplayer whenever the Xenoverse servers get a little bit more responsive. As for the value of the game, I have trouble saying that it's worth the $50 price tag that stores are putting on it. The length is great, it's immersive, and I guess considering I put 10 hours to it, I can't really complain since I still haven't beaten the story. When it comes right down to it though, the game mechanics are so repetitive, there were times when I just had to walk away, do anything else, just to get a breather for a couple of hours. And I can definitely tell you that I personally will not spend $30 on that DLC, and that has more to do with the fact that GT sucks than anything else. It's not perfect, but it isn't a bad game. And replayability is high, considering all the different classes you can choose. I give this game a 75. Solid C, C+. Hey guys, I'm going to speak right to you, no script or anything. I really enjoyed making this video. I'm going to try and put out one video a week at least. These reviews are going to be kind of more of a monthly thing. That just has to do with price of games, and they take a little bit more editing, even if it doesn't look like it. I will try and put out some Let's Plays and everything. I don't really do FPS, so if you're looking for that, this might not be the channel for you. But stick around for the comedy, because, I mean, I am hilarious. I'm going to leave my social media information down below in the description. Just thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, subscribe, and of course leave a like and a comment. Thanks, guys.